Joining us now is Pastor Bryan and Sharleta Bassett. Thank you both for joining me here today. I'm really looking forward to this conversation. Pastor Dave, I'm going to start with you. Tell us about your plans and how did you come up with this idea? I'm just leading up to this. You know, we talked about these children that are coming across the border who are drugged, who are being trafficked. I have 2 children of my own. This is so scary.
Yes, it is. Thank you again for having us, giving us a chance to get this message out, because human trafficking, as our friend Lee Dundas said in the video that you played from just a few months ago, it was the second largest black traffic business in terms of dirty money that was raised for ill-gotten means and purposes worldwide. But since the filming of that just 6 months ago, it's the #1 form of income, illegal income. It's eclipsed drug trafficking internationally, and that's quite amazing. And so our motto at the Church Glad Tidings for 38 years is find a need and meet it, find a hurt and heal it. And so as this problem has escalated worldwide, and certainly in California and the United States, we just set our attention on doing something about it and finding a Christ-honoring solution for these children that are so abused and so devastated. And so we set about to try to find out what we could do. And we heard from military that were involved in rescuing children, that rescuing them was, though it was dangerous, it was easier to do than actually finding a safe place for them to be. And so I was challenged by one of these military rescuers. He said, if you really want to help, find us a place to take these children, because we can fill up every facility that you can open up. And so that's why we set our sights on this women's prison as a place where we could provide a refuge for trafficked children. And we've been working at it ever since. And our goal is to open it up as soon as possible and to have a safe place for these children to go.
You know, Pastor Dave, as I'm listening to you speak, I'm really happy that you're doing this, but you said something that really triggered me when you said they could fill these up. The fact that they can fill them up tells us we have a huge problem with trafficking. Sharleta, I want to ask you a question. You're very passionate about children, and you say this issue of sex trafficking children should not be political. I agree. It's a humanitarian crisis.
It's worse than a humanitarian crisis. We are at the level that we are watching sacrifices of innocent blood, because the biggest problem that we have are people want to turn a blind eye to this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we have got to wake up. And we see the Biden-Harris, I don't even call it a White House anymore. I honestly think that it's no longer white. I think it's been defiled because of the things that they've allowed to happen, that they've removed because of the safety of those children at the border. They talk about humanitarianism, and they don't talk about the rape trees and the underwear and the little baby diapers that are left in that tree. Where are the bodies that went to those clothes? I want people to start thinking deep about this. This isn't a joke.
You're right.
We have got to stand up and face the fact that the military told us they could fill up our facility alone every month with 1,000 children.
Wow.
That is so extreme. It blows my mind. And then having friends like Ann Vanderstill and General Flynn going to the border and then finding out that Mayorkas goes to the Darien Gap and helps increase the facility for the Chinese Communist Party to come across, and witnessing with my own eyes and my husband's eyes in Mazatlan, Mexico, a group of Chinese immigrants coming in with children that obviously are not from the same generation or bloodline that they're from, that are definitely Caucasian and different nationalities, but yet they have custody of children that are minors under 10 years old, and they're being given food and water and a bath, and they all have matching backpacks. But don't be fooled by the southern border. They're coming in from the northern border also. They have been for a long time. And the United States has been infiltrated, and we have got to stand up for the innocent. This is not about politics. It's not about religion. This is about saving innocent lives and stepping in because the government has not.
Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing orderly and humane about this crisis.
No.
Pastor Dave, we got to wrap, but you guys still need the $4 million. How can people contribute? Where do they go?
Well, you could go to peaceofheaven.life. That's peaceofheaven.life. And there you can find out how you can help. We would like to ask everyone to pray, but we would also welcome donations. We have right now an offer for a $500,000 in-kind matching. So any gift that you give will be doubled up to the extent of $500,000. It's a wonderful opportunity to double your investment, but you can give there. You can also sign up to help in other practical ways, because we will need to raise up a whole army of loving, good-hearted people to help us in this endeavor.
Well, I thank you for putting in this effort. I know this is so dear to both of you, to your hearts.
Yes.
Sharleta, you spent, more than 30 years, I think, working with children.
Yes.
So thank you guys for
Thank
your
you.
passion. And I wish you luck. Pastor Dave, Sharleta, Bassett, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so
you.
much for the opportunity.
Thank
God
you
bless
so much.
Thank you.